8:02. Let's go ahead and call the meeting. 7:02. Sorry, thank you. Is it Friday yet? Um, sorry, 7:02. So let's get this. We have a quorum with the three commissioners, the only three commissioners on the planning commission. So let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes. Do any commissioners have any comments or concerns about the minutes?
I looked them over and they looked good to me.
Yeah, the main one so far back, I don't even know, but yeah, the most recent one looks fine to me.
Yeah.
No motion to approve the minutes.
All motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimously. And no public comment, I'm assuming, Justin? All right, public input. Public is invited to present petitions, make announcements, or provide other information to the planning commission that is relevant to the scope of the authority of the city of Blue Lake that is not on the agenda. Planning commission may provide up to 15 minutes for this public input session to assure that each individual presentation is heard. The planning commission may uniformly impose time limitations of 3 minutes for each individual presentation. Public will be given an opportunity to address agenda items as the commission takes up each specific agenda item. And we don't have any public here, so we'll go ahead and skip that. Next item is approval of agenda. You guys have a chance to read the
I did.
items on the agenda. Any? Okay,
I move to approve the agenda.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimously. Okay, action, item 4, action public hearing. Applicant 025-067-011/2025. It's a variance for Jane and Lorraine Comfort to allow the construction of a new garage located within the required 15-foot side yard setback pursuant to Municipal Code 17.24.180 C4B. The applicants are proposing an 8-foot 9-inch side yard setback for the proposed garage instead of the required 15-foot side yard setback. This project is found to be category exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act. CEQA sections 15303E, class 3, new construction or conversions of small structures, including garages, and 15305A, class 5, minor alterations in land use limitation, including minor lot line adjustments, side yard and setback variances not resulting in the creation of a new parcel, of any new parcel. So we'll go ahead and open it up to staff.
Okay. Did you do number 4?
That was number 4.
That is number.
Yep.
All right, well, good evening, commissioners. We are going to have to continue agenda item number 4, the variance application, because we only have 3 seated commissioners and Commissioner Shea resides within the 500 feet radius of the project site. So that would be a conflict of interest. We can continue it to the next meeting. Hopefully, City Council will have appointed commissioners to fill the vacancies. If not, we might need to take it to City Council for approval. We're still kind of working on that back end.
Easy peasy.
All right.
All right, so that one's continued.
To the next meeting?
I'm really 500 feet within it.
Yes, you are.
Like just by.
You're 400 feet as the crows fly.
What if I stood in the back part of the property? Like,
Didn't we review those rules last time though? Wasn't there
thought
like
we
a
did, yeah.
And they said that it was only if you felt seriously that there was
There was a conflict that
Yeah,
you were
that there was
allowed
a
to-
serious conflict
yeah,
that
that's
you were allowed to waive it otherwise.
Gary discussed it with the attorney, and it was advised that we continue it.
All right.
all right. Well, I guess where we're at.
What are the rules?
All right,
Do you want
that's going to be,
second on this continuance?
I don't think we have to do.
Okay.
We actually can't because
We
I
can't
can't
because
vote.
we don't
Yeah.
have a quorum to even vote on it.
Right.
You're stuck here forever.
And I don't know of anyone coming on the planning commission, so that's going to be interesting. Action and public hearing. This is for the amendment of Title 17 zoning of the municipal code to add Section 17.20.070, the multifamily combining zone, and create a new combining zone that would be combined with the residential multifamily R3 mixed use MU Opportunity O and or planned development residential zones for the purposes of allowing multifamily residential uses by right, i.e. principally permitted. This zoning code amendment is proposed to implement program HI 14 from the city's sixth housing element update in order to comply with state housing law during the sixth cycle. The multi-family combining zone must be applied to a single site that is a minimum of 1 acre. Therefore, this action also includes a zoning map amendment to apply the multifamily combining zone to a single site in the city. Have the commissioners read the rest of the action and
Yes.
are
Yeah.
comfortable with it? I don't have to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is the one we discussed
Yes.
last time. Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and turn it over to you for recommendations and description of changes.
As I'm filling in for Gary, please mind. I was going to say everything that you just said. So, for the Planning Commission recommendation for the staff report, the next step of the process for this implementation of the housing program, HI 14, is for you guys to make a recommendation to City Council regarding the adoption of the CEQA mitigated negative declaration and the amendment of Title 17 zoning of the Blue Lake Municipal Code as follows. Add a new section, section 17.20.070, which is the multifamily or the MF combining zone. And that's listed there in your attachment 1. It's just adding a small section, going over the applicability, the density, and the percentage of residential development, and also outlining that it would not need, multifamily housing would not need discretionary review. So this would be to help streamlining the permitting process to promote housing in Blue Lake. And then there's also a section on objective design standards. So the new residential and mixed use structures will still have to abide by the objective design standards already written in the Blue Lake Municipal Code. The other thing for recommendation is to amend that code section and the map, the zoning map for section 1712.050, and add a combining zone to the assessor parcels number APN 025-201-023, and that is on attachment 2. And then we have attachment 4, which is our staff report draft resolution number 2-2025. This contains the recommended language for a planning commission recommendation to city council for the implementation for the housing element program HI-14 and the adoption of the CEQA mitigated negative declaration and mitigation monitoring and reporting program. Would you like me to go over the timeline for this? Where we're at, or you guys as it stands
I'm
today?
familiar with the timeline.
Familiar.
Do you have any questions regarding this or the mitigated negative declaration?
I guess the changes between this one and the one that we saw last time, is this due to comments that we received back after?
I believe it is due to comments, and then also it might have been the CEQA determination. We couldn't use the one that we wanted, so we had to do a CEQA ISM&D to cover all the bases, and that's because we wanted to use the new CEQA recommendation that the state had just put out, I believe, in June, and we found out that since it was within 300 feet of Powers Creek and they didn't have a clear definition of what a wetland or water resource would be, that we would just cover the city's bases and do a full-on ISM&D. So that was one of the major
So it's more of a
things.
catch-all now. That makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So one of the questions, well, I guess, yeah, that's one of the questions I have is why we moved to the neg deck. And I don't understand how we can make a recommendation on this because the comment period is not open. So the comment period's got 8 more days. So that doesn't really seem like the planning commission should be making recommendations when the
Deadline for the period to be ending today, so.
Okay. So I'll second your motion to
Table
table.
on next meeting.
or a special meeting.
or
Or
special
Or
Okay.
special, yeah, which will be the next meeting.
Right.
So we were supposed to have a meeting last time. All right, so we have a motion and a second.
It was a second, sorry.
I was second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry, Gary. Just another comment that you can provide back to Gary as staff is that it's really hard to get these packets Friday night.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
there's changes like this and expect us to be up to speed on them. We've discussed this before, and it just something has to change because I don't think that anyone wants to give up all their weekends. They always come out Friday after work, and it's like, especially when there's changes like this, this is really difficult. Like, I'm not going to give up my weekend to do all the research I need to figure this out. We need a little bit more time than 2 weekend days.
Okay.
So if you could provide that feedback, I provided it. It's been provided before, but if you could reinforce it, it'd be appreciated.
Certainly, I hear
Yeah.
you, and I will relay that information to Gary Reeves.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I second that. It would be
Especially when there's changes. It's just it would have been much easier if we wouldn't have had to move into the mitigated neg deck.
Right.
All right. Is there any miscellaneous planner items?
Nope, not at this time.
Not this time.
Okay. So upcoming planning commission meetings, these are just the standards: November 17th, December 15th, and January 19th.
Yes.
They're all fine for me.
those are all fine for me.
I can't do the 17th.
November 17th.
No, but I could do the week before,
Huh?
or we could do, I guess the 24th is Thanksgiving week, so that might be, but I could do the 24th if we wanted to stick on to a Monday.
So you said you could do the week before?
I could do the 10th.
I think if we can figure out a day that week, I think it would be appreciated by everyone to try to move that item forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do the 10th.
Okay. I don't actually know if we can actually set those dates, can we?
We can just let it be known and then they can check.
I think it
Yeah.
depends on whether this building is available.
Okay.
From what I understand.
So it sounds like we're all available the week of the 10th. Or I guess that's the week of the 9th, so the 10th through the 14th. If we could just get some communication from staff on whether and availability
Okay.
for anybody during that time period.
Oh wait. I'll have to get back to you on the 10th. I just realized the 11th is Veterans Day, so I might actually be gone on a. I
Oh,
think that
that's
might
right.
be an extended weekend for me because I don't think my kid has school on the 10th
Doesn't have school on
or
the
the
10th.
11th. So
What about the 13th?
yeah, I'm available the
Doesn't have
12th,
school on
12th
the
and the
11th.
13th, the 10th or the 11th.
What?
It's Veterans Day. It's federal holiday.
Man.
Right, I'll have to double check, but I'm passed that law recently where you can't take the day off on random days. It has to be the day that the holiday falls on. So
Then they give them Monday just for good measure.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the 12th through the 14th then.
yeah, I'm good on all those days.
I can never do Wednesday nights, but I can do Thursday, 13.
Okay, so now we're down to 13th and 14th.
Friday the 14th. Good.
Yeah. Or even if we did it the week before, as long as it's not on the 3rd of that whole week too.
Oh yeah, the week before is fine.
The 3rd through the 7th.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
So
you can never do the Wednesdays, right?
No, but I can do the 3rd.
Okay.
I could do the 4th, not the 3rd.
I could do the 4th as well.
Fine.
So that's in 2 weeks. I can do the 4th.
Now that will cover the comment period.
Yeah, that's over on the 28th, the
Mhm.
Tuesday before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do the 4th, and then if not, then we can try either the 13th or the 14th the following week.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Do you commissioners have any questions or comments that you would like me to pass on to Gary about any of these projects while we're here?
Um,
I guess if we could just get a definition again on the rules requiring recusing, because I feel like we were given direction one time, and I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be good to just have an outline or a refresher, even something in writing that specifically addresses it, because that we had in hand that we could reference when these things come up.
Right.
Because I know the last time we had like a very brief discussion regarding, and we all looked at like a paragraph in a book real quick, and
Okay.
Yeah.
but
yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard. Obviously, I mean, it's hard in general in
Yeah.
Blue Lake, but we might have to push that 400 or 500 feet to 495.
It would have to be as the crow flies, or what if you walk down and make a left and
No,
then?
I asked Gary, I was like, can we just like do the block? He's like, no, it's as crow flies.
Okay. All right. Well, that's on Gary.
Yeah, that's going to be, I mean,
Yeah.
we're not going to get somebody seated anytime soon. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
I guess it can get kicked. It can get kicked to council, I think.
It can. I believe it can.
But I haven't seen that happen yet. I've just heard about it happening. So, other than that, I don't have any other questions.
Okay. I believe that the definitions for planning commissioners and the rules and regulations are outlined in the Blue Lake Municipal Code, Chapter 2, but also some of those sections just say defer to state law. So
Yeah.
I'll check in on that and see if Gary has anything else that we can provide you guys.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
that'd be it.
Nope.
All right. Motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's got to be the record.